Okay, let's try again, shall we? Welcome to the second attempt. See if this works. Okay, can you hear me now? Someone type some comments. Can you make sure that I'm actually live? I'm checking to make sure that people are here because I'm not seeing any comments come up and it's getting me kind of concerned. Yes, thankful. Was that me before? Because like everyone was coming out and going in again, or logging out and going back in again. I think maybe it was my end, so I think it was. Okay. Welcome. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Welcome to today's Share-a-thon. This is round one. Oh, I feel much better now. Thank you for that. Because like you were all, sorry, you. There we go. You were all like quitting, coming in again. And it was like, is that my end? Because it seemed like it was everyone doing it. So my intuition was telling me, quit and come back in again. Okay, great. You're all here. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining in. If you're here for the first time, hey, hey, hey. Simona, good to have you here. Your story keeps amazing me, Simona, how young you started this and rocking the world so much. And I'm wishing in a way that I was your age when I did this, but you know, timing's perfect. Anyway, sidetrack. Welcome to today's Share-a-thon. Thank you, Ian. This is the daily Share-a-thon for the Perry 10K group. You're 83. Well, you hide it really well, Vincenzi. Simone, it must be the good Italian food you eat. This is the Perry 10K. Perry 10K. Hashtag there. I'll tell you about this in a moment. That is what we're doing today. This is, let me just show you the screenshot so you can see it again. Perry 10K Share-a-thon round one. Feeling stuck? Here's the answer. And you can see there's the list of the 5 people in this round. I'm leading off, followed by Jag Garcia, followed by Jeanette, followed by Simone, and Cindy Poe. So everyone should be there. So I hope everyone's all coming in. Let's get to the topic at hand. So, are you feeling stuck? Well, here's the answer. That's the title. And I'll speak to this in a couple of angles first to get you going, and I've got a few minutes, so I'll make sure I get this right. So the challenge with being on the Periscope is I can't see the clock. There we go. On my laptop I can. So, welcome. Thanks for coming in. If you're here for the first time, please make sure you tap the little guy in the corner. And when you hit the little guy, you can see a chance to share on Periscope, to share your followers on, you can share on Twitter, invite your followers on Periscope, and also you can tap on my name at the top, and you can chat follow me to make sure you follow me as I go forward. 8 minutes. Thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate that. And Jai is next, by the way. He's the one that's going next with the green icon there. So, let me talk about this a couple of times. One of my favorite quotes, and this is going to come from a different angle, just so you know, which is attributed, that's the word, attributed to Albert Einstein, is the problem can't be solved at the level of the problem. And this is one of the biggest things about being stuck, is that when we are stuck in our lives, usually it's a mental thing in here, you know, that brain case. That's, you know, tap, 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 I'm tapping my head, like tap the screen for hearts, please. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The quote, though, is relevant because what I would say is that we tend to think when we get stuck that we're going to rationalize, figure out, and solve the problem. Well, that's what we've been trained by society. But the truth is that when you are stuck in a problem, what I recommend you do, especially if you're at a computer working on something or you're stuck in your mind on something else, you do this. You get up and move. Seriously. You're tapping your forehead now. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. But I want to show you something out here. This, where I am been staying, show the screenshot. Whoops, it's bright out here. Yeah, I'm just suddenly got a white shot. There we go. This is the marina, and I've shared this before on my scope this weekend. It's where I've been staying this weekend. Friends take care of their dog. And this is the boats and the beauty of the marina. Lovely shot, isn't it? It's gorgeous, I know. I can't see the screen because it's so squarey. This is Marina del Rey, California. Marina del Rey in Los Angeles, California. And it is a beautiful spot. The thing about it is, all these boats are tied to the docks, because that's what they do. So let me talk to that a moment. Let me go back inside because it's too bright to see the screen you're doing. So let me, there we go. Whoops, there's a trip over myself. So I'm just going to go back to where I was sitting, where it's easier to see my screenshot. You want to call live into the UK radio? Are you doing a UK radio show? Yeah, after I've done the scope and after I've done this hour, because I'm hosting this one, so I need to be on the Periscope for the next, till top of the hour. So let's talk, or message me over Twitter. Who's this? Yeah, I can't do it right now, and I'm in the US, so it's hard to do over the phone easily. So over the web I could do it, or Skype or something. Sorry, I gotta say I'd love to, and I'm really focused on this because my job is leader of this round of the Share-a-thon, so I've got to stay on that. Thank you. So let me get back to what I was saying. Boats. Being in the marina, because I'm here this weekend, it's an amazing view, yes. Thank you, 5 minutes. All of those boats are tied to the docks. The big ones, small ones, doesn't make a difference. They're all tied to the docks by the same thing. So the problem is they're not free, in the sense that if you're looking at your stuckness, they're stuck to the docks by the ropes. But if you're on the boat and you're not looking at the fact you have ropes tied to you, you don't know what the problem is. You can start the engine, you put the sails up, and you're not going to go anywhere because the ropes are still tied to the docks. That's the thing that is in the way, is the fact you don't know how to solve it. So to go back to the quote that I said before, which is Albert Einstein's quote, how do you mend a broken heart? That's my coaching work, and that's what is another thing I can talk about in my work. So I am a heartbreak repair specialist, so I can help you with that. But this is not part of this topic. Maybe if I have a minute to do it in. Let me go back to the quote. Albert Einstein said, the problem can't be solved at the level of the problem. If you're in the whole, if you're in the one of the cabins of the boat, and you can't see the ropes tying it to the dock, you don't know what's holding you back. So you could have the motor running, you could have the sails up, and you're straining against the ropes, but you're not moving. So you've got to get to another place to see where the problem is. So how you do that is up to you. But I recommend, if you're sitting at the computer, get up, walk around. If you're stuck at the computer, go do housework, get the vacuum cleaner out, go for a walk around the block, take a shower. The problem cannot be solved at the level of the problem. That's the quote from Albert Einstein. Because what happens is, we get to a problem when we stay in the area of the problem trying to fix it. It doesn't work. The way to get unstuck, the way to get moving again, is to change your level where you're looking at from. Raise your elevation, as it were. So thank you for tapping on the screen. I appreciate that. And I love how there was 40 people in the room to get started. We're going to rock this place. I'll show you in a minute the list of people. This is the thing. And let me include the conversation about heartbreak, because that came up earlier. For many people who have heartbreak, they are stuck in their heartbreak. You know, the level of the problem is your heart is broken. How you solve it is to have a different perspective, and that's what my coaching is about. If you're stuck, the problem can't be solved at the level of the problem. Exactly. So if your heartbreak, let's talk about this in my work, if you're broken-hearted, you tend to be stuck emotionally in the heartbreak. How silly is that? I mean, I'm not trying to demean or diminish what I'm saying, but when you're stuck in heartbreak, what you need to do is other things to shift your energy, because you need to. It's after 100 and register. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Especially could be just if you take a break. Yes. So what I want to say to finish this up, because I've got like 2 minutes left. And by the way, Jai Garcia is next, who is Get Self-Belief. So make sure you put some icons up, Jai, because you're up in 2 minutes. So please make sure you put those up so people can find you. And let me finish up my thoughts. Heartbreak. For most people, when they have heartbreak, they are stuck inside the heartbreak. 2 minutes, yes. So Jai with the green, that's him. So follow Jai. So put up some emojis so they can find you. Yes, before you go, Jai, put up some emojis so they can see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So heartbreak. I keep saying it 17 times. There he is. Make sure you're following him, for he's up next in like a minute and a half. This is the key. When your heart is broken, staying in the heartbreak and feeling sorry for yourself for 6 months or a year isn't solving the problem, is it? So when you seek some help, that's what I do with my clients, with counsel, with coaching, or you do things that get you out of that place, you go serve in the community, go work in a homeless shelter, or go to a rescue shelter for animals, that will help you heal your heart by doing something different. That's the thing about being stuck. When you're stuck here, put your energy somewhere else in a positive way. Not to ignore it. Yes, thank you. Not to ignore it, but to shift your focus, shift your energy, shift your perspective so you see things differently. Again, the level of the problem is we're not where you solve it. You have to raise your vibration or change your perspective to see the problem differently so you can solve it. That's how you've got to get unstuck. So I think that to the point to answer your question about heartbreak. So thanks for coming in. 1 minute left. Okay, so I believe Jai's going to get set up. I'll keep talking about, I'll take any questions whilst we're waiting for him to go live. And let me show you the screenshot again. Who's coming up next? So again, in there, Jai Garcia's Get Self-Belief. Then it's Miss Jeanette Renee Smith, Jeanette's World, and Simone Vincenzi. Yes, Catch. I've got tons of stuff on Catch. Simone Vincenzi, which is G-Tech UK, and then Cindy Poe, the rock star, is bringing us home, which is in Cindy Poe. Right? Okay. What's coming up next? And I hope that Jai's going live any second now, because my 10 minutes is up, but I'm going to stay on until he's alive. Any other questions? And by the way, if you missed this, please go back and watch the replay. Make sure you do tap the little guy in the corner, so you tap and you'll seek him up the opportunity to share on Twitter, invite your followers, and make sure you follow me on Periscope. I just did my love scope for the day earlier. Oh, you'll see some of you in round 2. Yes, I'll hopefully be still here. I've got some errands to run, which might unfortunately timelines coincide with round 2, but I'll try and stay on. Thank you for that, Steph. I appreciate your support and love. Thanks for all the hearts yesterday, by the way. They got me over 300,000. That was awesomeness. So, all right, cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So, Cindy, I asked your question there. Who's that? Whoops. I asked you a question there. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm from England, but I live in Los Angeles. And the Perry 10Ks. Oh wait, Perry 10K. You find out from that. Let's go to perry10k.com. Are all over the world. Mostly. Oh, Jai's live. Okay, so wrap up. Perry 10K mostly is UK, East Coast, and West Coast. There's some in the middle states, but mostly it's United States and England, with some folks in Europe, and a couple of ones further away, I believe. But that's mostly where we are spread out on the Western Hemisphere. So that's where Perry 10K is. A lot of folks on the scope are from UK, but Cindy, for example, is in the States. In fact, 2 out of the 5 in this row are US based, 3 are UK based. So that's the answer. Anyway, I'm signing off because I want to go see Jai. See you guys later. Final Heart Blast. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, Simone. All right. I'll see you. I'm going to get out of here now. You watch the replay. It's going to be up for 24 hours. Tapping its foot. Yeah, right there. Thank you, Simone. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm signing off now to go watch Jai, because Jai is live, I believe. You finished with the heart, Simone? Where to go watch Jai? I love it. All right, I'll see you guys later.